New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In for strike two. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 3 for 9. Grisham charging forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Up next, Dylan Carlson. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Molina, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Molina is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
To the plate now, Edmundo Sosa. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Adam Wainwright is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. And Tatis is there to end the inning. Now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. And the toss goes to Wainwright at the bag for the out. So stepping in is Eric Hosmer. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Wainwright is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
And now the first pitch. Victor Caratini swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tommy Edman. This is in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. To short, hit hard. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Base is empty, 2 away, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. 2 out, nobody on.
That's
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down. Into hit will be Trent Grisham. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Going back is the right fielder. Onto the party porch and gone.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. Yes, he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Slow grounder to first. He's got it. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. 1 out now in the San Diego third. And that'll bring up the San Diego area native pitcher Joe Musgrove. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. O'Neill is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Will Myers.
Number 5. Will.
Now the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres strike back to tie things on the solo home run. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In his career, Arenado is up over 1,200 career hits during his time in the majors. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And another foul ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of it.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. O'Neill looks up. It crashes off the Western Metal Building, and it's out of here.
Hey, Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now a check swing, but did he go around? He did, says Mike Fillmore, and it's strike one. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another 0-2 home.
Ball 1.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Jake Cronenworth. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And there are 2 away now. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping up is the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
For every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out, Leroy. The chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
At the plate now, Adam Wainwright. The first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. That brings in Tommy Edman. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Down and away, ball 1. Bader, the runner at third. Wainwright at second with 1 away. 2 balls and a strike to count. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero, after being down by 1. Big base hit.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll... Blake Snell takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Second run will score as they've pushed the margin here to 5-2 now. Here's Nolan Arenado. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. And not in time as the run scores. And he's in there safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. This for Machado down at third. And that's the second out. Next to hit, Edmundo Sosa singled in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Frazier is there to make the catch, and mercifully... Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney. Stepping in once again is Trent Grisham. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Molina has it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. So here's Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready now is Blake Snell. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that... Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Harrison Bader, lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High and deep to right center. And he will make the nice running catch out there, as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adam Wainwright, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next, here is Tommy Edman. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. And that one yanked just foul. 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning... So here's Will Myers, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. On the ground to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it, and not in time, as he just crosses the plate in time.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter,
Next, it'll be Eric Hosmer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now that's popped up. Arenado waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So here is Paul Goldschmidt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Grisham, still going back. And it's gone as they add still another.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep, but combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Hit hard to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. First pitch coming, here it is. Weekly hit to third. He's right there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next up, Dylan Carlson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a ground ball to third. Machado is there. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Caratini.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A 1-2 from Wainwright. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Behind 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Edmundo Sosa. He flew out in his last AB. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Slow little roller to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. The next to bat for St. Louis, Adam Wainwright hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the... Tommy Pham will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Fouled off. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Will Myers. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr., who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire. Daniel Hudson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Tommy Edman is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one. And with the free base at first, it looks like the dugout will issue the free pass, so that'll make for runners at the corners with nobody gone. Here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. First pitch of the AB now. This one's down to third. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. Over to Hosmer, a double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Matt Carpenter will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Goldschmidt on third, O'Neill on at second with 2 down. Chopped up the line to first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
Grisham able to track it down for the 3rd out. Matt Carpenter will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. And in steps Manny Machado, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count. at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped up. LeMahieu has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, man, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Over to first, and that retires the side. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees.
Ripped down the line. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The first baseman, Anthony.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
That is good.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Aaron Judge is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First delivery to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He's got it 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Bounce it to the left side. Fielded by Adore. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So next to the plate for the Phils, Didi Gregorius. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you write, well, the play's been made, and with it. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. His career line against Wheeler. He's got 3 base hits and 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Joey Gallo. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Number 37 is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brad Miller, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The windup and the 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Adore is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So one out, nobody aboard. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. High in the air out to center field. Hicks on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Number 37, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Here's Rougned Odor now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Segura has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep to right center. Back goes Harper to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the game.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home. Now it'll be Gene Segura. He collected a base hit his first time up. Pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Oh, he was sitting on that curveball, but he missed it. It's strike 1. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. 2 are gone in the Philly 4th. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. And that's the first out. So next to hit is Aaron Judge, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
high fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 37 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Popped him up. Segura over to his right. And he makes the play to end the inning. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hicks is under it. One down.
Now back.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this.
This is in the air to right. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ball one.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Brad Miller is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball just inside.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
He loses him on ball 4. Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis, flew out last time up.
Freddie.
He's set and the pitch. And there he goes towards second. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and no one left on. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is the type one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Chopped toward the second baseman. And there's one down now. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And another foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And there's out number 2. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 37. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Gio Urshela. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the pitch.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't.
Ball.
2-0.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Rizzo watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Number 37 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up.
Now batter, right fielder.
He'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Fly ball right down the line and left. McCutchen is under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Yanks. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last AB. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Right side and right into the shift. Off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Phillies get one in the first. Giancarlo Stanton now due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run.
Carlos Stanton.
Hit hard to short, taken in by Gregorius. And a good throw gets him one gone. So the next to bat will be Joey Gallo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya! This one's down to third. Galvis is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one. At the plate now is Brad Miller. Begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. First pitch of the AB now. Fly ball right down the line and left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location. And it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point. And what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner. Now to bat, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. From the stretch. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Throw gets him, 2 down. So next to bat will be Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. And that one is gone!
I know one thing, with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. He's got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well. So I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part.
Now this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
On the ground to third. Mayhew's got it.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hot shot towards the hole, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Yankees jumped ahead in the 7th. Into its. And now Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Dodgers.
And that one yanked just foul.
Mookie Betts. First pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Hernandez is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next to hit is Trey Turner. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Bogarts trying to get there, and no one will track it down.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Now at the plate is Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And this is inside 1-0. On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Turner. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Next up for the Red Sox, Kike Hernandez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Coming in is Pollock. He can't get to it. This one's down. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one, heading to third for the 3-bagger.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Turned on down the line. So this is foul for the first strike. Popped him up. Seager is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. As he will look at a curveball right on the black, apparently. It's strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Smith recovers, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Right fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Here now is Will Smith.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Devers fields it cleanly on the first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in will be Justin Turner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Oh, he was sitting on that curveball, but he missed it. It's strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
2-2.
Of course, there was a fastball.
Hit sharply on the ground. Devers gloves it. And there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. Drilled down the line. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
0-2 once more. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. High chopper over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, it'll be J.D. Martinez. As they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Striding in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. And the pitch. Committed to that one. A bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Urias is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
So he got him swinging. Alex Verdugo becomes out number 2 this inning. Now the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. Gone over the monster for a home run.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's got it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Strike 2, Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager, tapped out in front of home. And quickly there are 2 away. First pitch of the AB now. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating.
A dive, but it's off his glove. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
Kyle Schwarber is at the plate as he looks at ball one. 1-1 to Schwarber.
1-1.
Had him off stride that time, and it's
1-2.
2
strikes.
Arroyo on at first, nobody out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Popped him up. Seager is there for it. 1 away. One gone here in the Boston third. And that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. And he's back easily. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 0-2 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Stays alive, still 0-2. And Willie stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. And he got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Count even at 2-2. Runner goes for second. Still 2-2. From the stretch. Too high. Ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Muncy in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. A payoff pitch one more time. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Hit out toward second. Turner fields it cleanly, and the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox all set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
I got the count 1-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And now a pitch on the way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Will Smith stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Smoke toward third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. In now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Ground ball left side. Devers has it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. But add on one more. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He bounced out last time up. Popped him up.
J.D. Martinez.
Turner has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. No one on with 1 down, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Striding in is Hunter Renfroe. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Line toward the alley in left center. Bellinger is there, and they breeze through. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in next, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Out in front of it, strike 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Hot shot to third. Throw in time. Oh, and that was some. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report. Stepping up is Christian Vasquez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. The 0-1 delivery. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A little bouncer. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is top half of the 6th about to get started. Eduardo Rodriguez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And it's gone into the monster seats. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Rodriguez stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And that brings up Will Smith as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers add on.
Leading off for the Red
Set,
Sox,
here it comes.
the center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So now into the box is Xander Bogaerts. It was a walk in his last trip. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The third baseman.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. And it's 1-1.
That's inside.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And now in the box, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now A.J. Pollock will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Martinez.
Pollock is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. 1-0 the count. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. Grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate here is Hunter Renfroe. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up, and that will conclude matters here in. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Hit down the line at first.
Cody Bellinger.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Mookie Betts. Hirokazu Sawamura gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And right into the shift. Devers fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next to dig in, Corey Seager grounded out in his last at-bat. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And will step on the bag himself, and the inning is...
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Now time call to the plate as he'll... Step out and try and start it again. He's set and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Next to stand in is Christian Arroyo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double. Now into the box, Trey Turner. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Max Muncy stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Schwarber is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Up next, Will Smith. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Pitch is a called strike. The throw, not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. This is line to left. And they'll reach for it, but this skips on by, and that might chase 2 home. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Standing in now, Chris Taylor. Popped him up.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting. Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over.
Pulled toward right center field. Renfroe will get there, and he puts it away to... And stepping in, Xander Bogaerts flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last AB, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Martinez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ballgame. 7-1 the final today. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the second inning.